Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man. It's Friday evening, so you know what I'm going to be doing. Time to make another batch of soap. I'm running really low on supplies. I placed a really big order with Brambleberry, but I'm running very low on colorants, on scent oils, and liquid oils, especially liquid oils. I'm doing a Taiwan swirl this evening. I'm using a color pattern that I've used before that works really, really well. I'm doing a very simple recipe because, first of all, I've used this recipe for years. Even though it's very simple, it works very, very effectively when I want a thin trace, let it cool down. When I want a thick trace, soap it warm. It's 50% olive oil, 50% coconut oil. Little higher coconut oil than generally recommended, but I'm doing a 5% super fat, and I'm adding 4 colors that are dispersed in oils. So, the color scheme is going to be black oxide, titanium dioxide, ultramarine blue, and what do they call it? Electric bubble gum, which is basically hot pink. So black, white, dark blue, hot pink. And that color scheme has worked really well in the past. This particular recipe has worked very well in the past when I want to keep a thin trace, which is what I'm hoping. So I'm going to pour it into my mold, 4 sections, pull the sectioning tool out, and do the Taiwan swirl. Here we go. Get a light emulsification, divide it off into 4 containers, equally as possible. Put my scent oil in, and I'm using Electric Lemonade Cocktail from Brambleberry because it behaves very well in cold process. It does not accelerate. Color change is very, very minimal. The only one it would affect would be the white, and there's plenty of titanium dioxide to overcome that. So here we go. Now, I'm going to have way more soap than I need for this mold when I put this in, but when I use this mold with this sectioning tool, I don't get as many bars as I generally need to. So I intentionally made more than I need. I'm going to put the extras into my muffin mold, so I'll be able to give out approximately the same amount of soap that I normally would. 40 ounces of oil is a typical recipe for me. Regardless of what the oils are, 40 ounces total is a very typical recipe for me. So here we go. Get a light emulsification first, make a little bit of noise. Alright, I'm seeing no more oils on top, so here we go. Alright. Divide this up into 4 equal containers. This doesn't have to be an exact science, just close. And I've used these containers because they're all the same. So we're going to get to the top of the pea and potato salad and see how close I am at that point. Alright, so pretty close actually, just a little beyond. Set that aside, line these up, put my colors in. Start with my black, the white, the navy blue, and the hot pink. And of course, these are the orders they'll be poured in. Take my whisk and whisk these in, lightest to darkest. Staying nice and fluid, just like I like. This recipe's good for that. And now I'm going to take my scent oil and put it in equally. Once again, just kind of eyeballing it. I'm going to take my spatula and stir it in. That's going to mix it in. That's also going to help just make sure that everything is well mixed. Which it does appear to be. Looks nice. And this is also helping stir out some of the air bubbles. Blue. And the black. Alright folks, it's time to make some soap. So set this back out of the way so I can get you into the picture here. Bring my mold up front. Get you into the picture. I'm going to pour the outer colors and the inner colors just a little bit to get the pressure equalized. And a little bit on the inner colors. Some more of the outers. And the inners. Some more of the outers. And the mold's pretty full on that side, so let's get the inners. White's setting up just a little bit. Only the white's thickening. Okay, now let's tap this down, especially that white. The white's really thickening up on me. get those settled. I'm going to pull this out. Grab it all, lift the whole thing straight up. Not even going to try to clean it. I'll use that soap later. And here we go. I'm going to take my swirling tool, which is my thermometer, put it all the way down to the bottom. And then swirl these around on the edge to kind of get that twist. I'm going to do it a few times because I don't want these colors to blend. I just kind of want to get that twist. That's all I'm going to do. Alright, I'm going to set that aside. I will spray that with alcohol. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it right now. Bear with me one moment. Get a first coat on that because I'm going to let it set up just a little bit. Spray it again and wrap it and let it go through gel phase. And now, my extra colors, you know what I'm going to do. You've watched me before. So it looks like I'm going to get approximately 6. Boy, now this white really set up on me. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know why the white got so thick on me, but that started to broke it up a little bit. Okay. See, the rest of these are still really fluid. And we'll settle these down. Spray these with alcohol to prevent soda ash, and each one of these will be uniquely different in its own, just like the soap itself. Folks, there we have it. Simple recipe. It'll be great soap with a great swirl. And I'm going to get 6 uniquely different muffin molds. Real truth is, these muffin molds, even though they're not going to look as nice as this, these actually are my favorite in the shower just because the shape of them, they're the best to hold on to in the shower. So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for the cutting. There we go, and thanks for watching.